Introduction to Classroom-Based Assessment 1. Chinese Whispers. Was this method of oral communication effective or ineffective? Why? Effective communication. CBA1. There are two CBAs in the junior cycle. The first of the CBAs, CBA1, is oral communication based. It will be worth 10% of the final grade, and it takes place over 3 weeks. Click the link on the right hand side to see some student examples of CBA1. Learning intentions. At the end of this lesson, we will have a greater understanding of the oral communication classroom-based assessment, along with how to meet these success criteria of this assessment. Recognize what is required of us over the forthcoming weeks and select an appropriate format, research topic, and whether to work alone or in groups. Selecting a format and topic. You must work individually or in a group. You may choose between two possible formats. These two formats are presentation or performance. You must select a topic of interest and write a reflection. Consider the following. What is a reflection? Why do we reflect? What kind of things should we think about when we reflect? How is CBA1 marked? It's marked at a common level and it's corrected by the class teacher. There are 4 results you can get as a result of the CBA. Exceptional, above expectations, in line with expectations, and yet to meet expectations. Let's go through these now one by one. Exceptional. The student's communication is remarkable for its fluency and its control of materials used. The communication is imaginatively shaped to a very clear purpose. The student's engagement with the audience, listener, is compelling and sustained. Above expectations. The student's communication is clear and convincing, and material has been very well chosen. Communication is fully shaped to its intended purpose, and engagement with the audience listener is highly effective. In line with expectations. Communication is clear and convincing for the most part, showing knowledge of the subject and knowledge of the subject for the communication. Communication is shaped to a purpose. Engagement with the audience listener is reasonably well sustained. Yet to meet expectations. Communication is unconvincing, although some knowledge of the subject of the communication is shown. The purpose of the communication is often unclear. Engagement with the audience listener is haphazard or poorly sustained. Now let's look at the timeline. On week 1, there will be an introduction to what is CBA1. There will be a decision on format and topic of interest by the student. You will form groups if necessary, and research, plan, and gather resources. Over the following 2 weeks, weeks 2 and 3, you will research and prepare the CBA. You will deliver the CBA, and you will reflect on your experience. Carrying out research. For carrying out your research, you look at primary and secondary sources. You will gather props. You'll also practice your spoken piece, if possible, with friends and family, whether that's presentation or performance. You'll also receive the support of your teacher. Video. 3 tips for giving a presentation or performance. Click the link below.